So I'm turning this historic train carriage into a tiny home. Now before I make any big design decisions, I need to get a sense of the space. So to do that, I'm doing a site analysis. Now I've already looked into sun, wind and water, so now I'm going to look into privacy, access and views. Let's start with privacy. So the train carriage is pretty secluded, so privacy isn't a huge issue. We got neighbours up the hill 150 metres and the main house down the hill about 100 metres, both are blocked by trees. But there is a south side nook just behind the train carriage. This would be a perfect outdoor private space, ideal for something like an outdoor shower. The other thing to consider is privacy from the road, so there is opportunity to do some plantings to the west of the train carriage to increase the privacy of the train carriage to people driving by. Now, access. There's an old access road that connects the entryway to the shearing shed, the train carriage, the delivery area, as well as the main house precinct down the hill. It's pretty rough at the moment, but it works really well, so I don't think there'll be any big changes here. And this pre-existing road also gives us a pretty good idea of where we're going to have parking for the train carriage. Now, the train carriage has 6 doors, so that gives me a lot of options. A northwest entrance, that gives us a direct route from the main house to the train carriage. A western entrance would be at the same level as the train carriage, so it could work for wheelchairs or wheelbarrows. A southeastern access point would connect the train carriage with the shearing shed and the dam quite nicely, while a southern access point would connect the train carriage to future garden areas, as well as the alternative entrance point to the property. I suspect we'll adopt a few of these options to increase flow within the train carriage, which is really important for a tiny home. And then there's views, both of the train carriage and from the train carriage. Personally, I think that the views of the train carriage that you get as you approach the train carriage are the most important. So approach points from the access road from both directions are important, as well as the approach point from the main house. Now, as far as views from the train carriage go, the view to the northeast is easily the best as it looks over rolling hills of farmland, whilst views to the southeast are also really nice as you can get a glimpse of the Otways far off in the distance. I've marked the best spots on the map to get these views, and I've also marked an area that has no views, so it would be perfect for an enclosed garden. So yeah, privacy is taken care of, access points are taking shape, and the views are leading me in the right direction. Next, I'll take everything we've learnt during the site analysis and start mapping things out in a bubble diagram. Follow along to see where this design goes.